off, which was on EOS. So yeah, so let's resume it. If you guys didn't watch my previous stream, basically what happened was we discovered the ancient remnant base, and we cleared up EOS to make some planetary terraforming, ability to actually breathe on the planet. So that's what we did. And we also gained Phoebe, or PB, as one of our allies. Alright. So, just give me 1 sec, and we will be continuing. JPEG. Alright. Let's look at our map. We're almost level 8. That's the outpost. We need to go up here. So let's see. Yeah, we got the gold nexus. Radiation levels are at its low.
Pathfinder, another deceased colonist.
If you get me their name, I'll update the records and tag the body for recovery.
Here it is.
Avante, Tegan C. Radiation got to her.
Alright.
Let's do this!
Oh,
Nice
he's
work.
dead. Ezo. Let's see. Map. Yeah, keep following this road.
Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that... Drac?
This we gotta see.
Oops.
Life support is back online.
Ryder, about time you joined the party. Keep it up. Good one.
telling me.
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I'm in. Just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
This is gonna be great.
Alright, let's see. Find the way to remove Sam's memory blocks.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost, focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
Let's ask the team.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Pathfinder's call, but research is no good if we're dead. Military.
It's got to be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
Take good care of it.
I feel like I should toss you the keys. Be nice. It's been through a lot.
Understood. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months.
Welcome back.
Eos is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
I appreciate your candor. We're all on the same side.
I wouldn't go that far. The Reality Rider? You brought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Not complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
We didn't come to a new galaxy to argue about who's right.
It got us this far. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Yeah, they need to fix the eye animation. My character looks way too lazy and way too tired. Yeah. Where is our... Oh, it's down there. Just made my first settlement on Eos.
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
Came to what? Having trouble with that? Yeah, the arrows where you gotta... follow the arrow with your scan.
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm Fox, Chief Engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The remnants are a wild card, but Bradley says you have them covered. It'll take work, no question, but I think EOS is really going to be something.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
Got a Luke Skywalker impersonator on board. Launched too many before. I think you can buy them off of the research or development.
That's who we are. I keep wondering what our scientists will cook up for EOS.
Hello, Pathfinder. Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, procurement. Anything you need, I can provide. Though I hear you've got Vetra Nix keeping you well stocked.
You know Vetra?
I worked with her on the Nexus in those days of chaos. But I need ground under my feet, and soon hopefully trade will flourish on EOS.
Is EOS trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent miners. There will be more.
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
The Nexus furnished us with the basics, but that isn't enough for a home. Providing the rest is my
I'm pretty
responsibility.
sure, yeah.
The labs can't work without good logistics. They'll have it.
I remember back in 3 you could do that.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Ah, Vetra. You're lucky to have her. Few weathered the mutiny on the Nexus as gracefully. The mutineers tried to convince her to join them. She refused, yet many of them are still her contacts and allies. If Vetra Nix has advice for you, I'd listen.
So how did you end up here, Connor?
Me? You're the Grand Explorer. I fill out requisition
Easy.
forms.
Really? Everyone here has some kind of story.
I left mine back home. Or... Still... Ask me another time.
See you later.
Be well. Come back again.
to wake up to. This will be great.
Enjoy it. I'll be up all night collecting moisture readings.
Wake up, man! Wake up!
This is what you need after a long day.
No kidding. If I study one more specimen today, I'll
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around Eos, it should work.
Is this a sure thing, Mitney, or just pie in the sky?
I have no interest in wasting your time. This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Alright. Let's see.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Radiation within safe levels. Life support restored. Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Gotta go through this cave. You know, I was saying earlier on my stream that the Nomad,
Outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
eventually you'll be
Doesn't
able
matter.
to use it.
They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Should have been acquired by Jeep. Should have made like a promotion.
Life support systems are in peril. Life support failing. Seek safety immediately.
Well, that did not go as planned. Hmm. Guess I can't go there yet.
Lexi, found another colonist.
Above us!
Hmm. 2 bodies.
Pavlov, Amira S.
Got it. Thanks, Ryder.
3 bodies. I need only 1 more to finish this quest. I think. I hope. Yes, I was saying, you know how the vehicle that you get, it's called the Nomad. It should have been sponsored by Jeep. Can go on top of rocks. Could go could go anywhere. Could just picture the commercial for it too. The ND1 Nomad by Jeep can climb on rocks. Could take you to unknown planets. You will go where no man has gone before. Actually, one of the coolest things is to, I ran over one of the bad guys with the car and it launched him like 500 feet away. I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Get ready to fight!
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
We should take out that Ket camp.
Bet there's Ket in there.
There's a lot of kit over there. Time to do some off-road running over. Come on, you big galoot. Shit. I'm gonna die. Oh no.
Clean shot.
There we go. Level 8.
Got them all.
Ooh.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Mining time. Give me them goodies. Mining away.
Pathfinder, this area has been altered by Remnant. There may be something of use.
Uh-oh. No! I went in too hot.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Gonna mine for some materials. And we're rocking in the blasting that AC DC. Even though it's in the future. So it's probably BC D1. There we go.
There must be active remnant in there. Let's check it out. This is resonating now. Probably with the vault.
Kick my fist into your face. Ooh, Ezo. I need tons of platinum. I want more cryo ammo. You can shoot them and freeze them,
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
and then punch them,
You can
and
extract
then they
minerals
explode.
via your mining interface. Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately. Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder.
Got 'em all.
There's still more. Must deplete resources.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Yeah, she's not too friendly.
There's the last of them. Let's do this!
Alright. Okay. Ooh, there's a spike.
Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately.
We're still in the good zone.
Life support
So
levels are
there
critically
has
low.
to be more. That's not good.
Pathfinder, This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Let's see. Where's the closest station? I guess that. Hopefully we don't die on the way there.
Or monument. When there's time.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
Recovery's a long-term process.
Radiation within safe levels.
Alright. Yeah, we should probably exit the vehicle. Let's see. Skills, I think we went up. Yes, we did. We have more points that we can use for biotics. Let's see, Lance. Ooh. We'll upgrade Lance, and then we'll have 2 points, so that we can use it on Singularity and Annihilation. Confirm. We have points for Cora. We'll give her more charge. Damage and force. I will give her a Nova. Havoc Strike. Definitely. Alright. See. Resources, biomaterials. The journey so far, finding a home, first outpost. Right, I wanted to check on the map. Open the door. Yeah, here we go. develop my first Pathfinder chest. Omnigel canister. And platinum. Orbital scan. And merchants. Let's see. Gotta find those bodies. Ooh, nickel. That's always good. Let's see. All right.
I think this is for purifying water.
That's what, a few hundred tons of steel? And the storm's twisting it?
Data pad.
Recording Initiative Cryo Identification E-97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
She took risks and they didn't work. But nothing worked.
Gave it everything she could. Maybe that's all you can do.
Trying to figure out how many bodies did I find. Let's see. Apparently the body was here, so I must have discovered it. Oh, what's this? Let's see. Oh. Let's see, I just want to make sure that I don't sell salvage that I can use it afterwards. I remember in Mass Effect 3, you can just sell salvage and it's for credits. But I wonder if it's the same way. Oh, okay. Well, 5,000 credits, here I come. That would be good. Thanks,
Failure
Claudia.
here was expensive, Pathfinder. It's worn all of us down, not just our shuttles.
Here's the body. That's weird.
Site 1 main building door code is acquired, Pathfinder.
Not the important part, Sam. Lexi, got another name for you. Harwell, Theo J.
I'll send it along to the Nexus, Pathfinder.
Let's see, journal. Cool. see. Our next one is probably this. Alright, we want to go. Okay, not there because there is nothing there. We want to go here. Research station. Fast travel. Okay, why not? See. Yeah, we were in there before. Right, trigger.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything, thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Let's not drive people too hard. Rough enough getting this far.
Nothing you see here came from cracking a whip. Everyone is just ready. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Falks Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
They never knew what hit them. Don't dismiss their efforts.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet. But that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
The chief's alive and in cryo.
I found the chief engineer's records. She went back into cryo. She considered EOS a personal failure.
I'm not thinking of engineers when I wonder who's to blame. I'd be glad to have her. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real. Head for the Nexus, Pathfinder. Prodromos will have more going on when you come back later.
It's on the other side. Alright. Alright, we can't. What's this?
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's a recipe for trouble.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Maybe in here. Alright. Looks like we found exactly where we need to go.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
Right. August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
Coming to Andromeda.
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. Was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
Cheers.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
Someone called my name, but I guess it wasn't someone I could talk to.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
Radiation levels increasing.
Alright, let's see if he is in here. And why.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits. Life support.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the four giants. I'm busy.
Damn it, we've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
Radiation levels increasing.
Alright.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder. Life support systems offline.
What? What? That's not... Something was off with that.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Let's do this!
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
We're all clear.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
It's not even here. Tried getting up here for no reason.
Help us! Please!
That is one skinny turn.
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out.
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
How many people need to get hurt before you stop this?
Pathfinder's got a point, Jennings.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Guess those are just sand. It's a trader. Alright, get out of here. Okay, I guess first level.
Ryder.
Making the request again, Bradley. I know it's not your fault. I know she's supposed to be the second wave. But I want a trail that when all this calms down in a few years, we can get proper outraged about how long it took to reunite families, especially ones hurt during Site 1-2 mess. But you know, broken promises is a thing, right? Requesting the deployment of Darket to Rivian. W84 Crispin, Exo Studies Specialist. She's an asset that will help viability. She's also my daughter. Let's see what this merchant has for sale. He's got the Pathfinder helmet. Journal. Waking up the future. Andromeda species, the remnant nullifier. We gain more points. Recharge speed. Charge has 2, Lance has 2. confirm. Yeah, let's try pull. The depth profile is rank 2. Nice. Core. Can't buy anything as well as Liam can't do anything with him. Yeah, we're gonna go here. To load out. I think we're pretty much done on EOS. I can't get here for the life of me. Yeah, so I looked online, which is not a bad thing to do every once in a while. And then just take a
Severe
look.
radiation alert, Pathfinder. Radiation levels within acceptable limits. Life support is stable. Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Detecting above normal radiation levels. Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder. Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder. Detecting above normal radiation levels. Radiation levels within acceptable limits. Life support is stable. Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Alright, so I discovered that I can't go there just yet. So that means we're just gonna continue on. So yeah, so let's get out of here. Fly to a different base. Or different planet.
Ascent is go.
Yeah, well, all clear.
While we're in the Atmo, let's speak to our friends on the base, or on the ship, and head to the Nexus.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Whatever, it's cool. Next time, ask first.
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Just get along.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Drac, I'm working with Vectra to track down prosthetic gel and those other items we discussed.
You're too good to me, Doc.
Nothing for me. Playing favorites, Lexi?
What? No?
Alright.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's "we can't lose" attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
Cora?
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Thanks for the insight. How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
So how did an Asari doctor end up on the human Ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Thanks, Lexi. Let's go visit Cora.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Wow. You fight side by side and then she gives you the brush off?
It hurt. One big kick out of the nest. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Hmm. Yeah, we'll just speak to the crew.
Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? I do that sometimes.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Hello.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
I wasn't questioning your abilities. You never have to justify yourself to me.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, truly. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
Alright, we'll go down here. Hello, Ryder. Forgive the intrusion. I have an issue that you and Sam should be able to readily solve that may assist my investigations into the Scourge. We can discuss it in person at the Nexus Labs. Okay.
Just looking for attention, aren't you?
Check your helmet before you put it on. This scratch? He was sleeping in mine.
that vault feels like early brain surgery. Just poking and hoping.
As long as it helps us to live here, I don't care how the vault's doing it.
That's how.
I prefer tech with more exposed bolts. If you can't open it, you don't own it.
Prodromos. Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it?
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me.
Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life. And that led me here.
Tell me about your family.
Our heads
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom, Joelle, Dad, Calvin. Both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Traditional is a weird term for family. Like normal. Who's that describe?
I suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep to tradition. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
That sounds nice.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
We'll speak to Vetra, I think. Then
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually I figured out something was going on, something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
we will go to the kitchen.
Long time no chat. What's up?
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call. Capital R ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Nope.
Can't say I have.
Well, let me tell you, it's tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction, or maybe starvation, imagining which would be worse. But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Vetra and Suvi are my girls. Get along well, lots of mutual respect. PB's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drax's my kind of guy. Brash, takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kinda nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
By the book keeps us alive.
Hey, variety's the spice of life, right? Different strokes makes for healthy debate.
What about Callow?
He's a pilot.
Which means...
he flies the ship.
We're leaving it at that, then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Now, where is this kitchen? He's basically the last one to speak to, and then done. Well, that's the living quarters. It's the bathroom.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Your people had to know what it'd be like when you left the Nexus.
We did, but there weren't a lot of options. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Alright, we're gonna call it here. So, if you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you for the continued support. It means a lot to me. And once again, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.